YouTube, what's going on? She got Professor Smell Good, and we back. All right, you guys. Man, I got 3 minutes to make this. Well, it's not really a lesson, man. It's pretty much a testimony to one of my top students who is doing really good with the oils, man. Really good with the oils. And the thing is, man, he only been selling oils a little bit over a year, just barely over a year, right? I was the one that got him into the oil game. One thing I noticed from the brother, man, is that he was a hustler before he started selling oils. You know what I'm saying? He was already a hustler, so I saw that he was already a go-getter. He was a grinder. So I said, all you got to do is put the oils in his hand and he'll make it do what it do. I already saw what he can do before he actually put the oils in his hand, right? So it's not even really a surprise that he's making $1,000 a week. Now, I'm not going to say the guy, top student. I'm not going to say his name, because obviously I'm letting you guys know how much he's making. You know what I'm saying? So this guy makes $1,000 a week selling oils. $1,000 a week. Times 4, there's 4 weeks in a month. He makes $4,000 a month selling oils. And he's new to the oil game. He is new to the oil game. He's only been selling oils just barely over a year. What is it that he do that everybody else don't do? I'm going to tell you maybe 4 to 5 things that I see that he does that a lot of people, they don't do. Now, he does this full time, by the way, Monday through. The very first thing that I noticed that he does, and obviously he got a lot of this stuff from, what I taught him, is he gets out early. You know how many of my students, man, I constantly tell them get out early, and they never do it? They never do it. It goes back to what I said before. If you really want something, you'll make it happen. You'll make a way, man. You know what I'm saying? You can have 4 or 5 kids, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, right? And you can have tons and tons of oils. But at the end of the day, if you don't want it, none of that stuff will actually motivate you to get it done. None of that stuff will actually motivate you to get it done if you don't want it. So it's all about your mindset. But anyhow, he gets up every single morning. Every single morning right before sunrise. Monday through Friday, he has a schedule. And he don't go home until sunset. And a lot of times when I call him, it's after sunset. It's 10 o'clock and he's still out there. He's still out there. That's one thing. He's out early. Number 2, he has a schedule. How many times I tell you guys, make a schedule Monday through Friday. From sun up to sundown. Or from sun up at least till 5 or 6 o'clock. He has a schedule, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, he's in a location where there's a lot of traffic. It don't make sense to have a lot of oils, have good quality oils, and you in a place that only have what? 25 people a day. That don't even make no sense at all, man. How you gonna grow like that? He's in a place where he has a nice traffic flow every single day. Probably more than 6,000 people a day. More than 6,000 people a day walking past him every single day. He's in a place where he gets a lot of traffic. So it only makes sense that he would make that much money because he's in a place that has a high traffic flow. That's number 3. Number 4, he has good quality oils, okay? He has good quality oils, okay? His oils is good quality. I've been on the phone and customers, customers say what his oils is like. Even on Instagram, his customers are talking about how good his oils is. That's number 4. Number 5, okay, is his bottles is labeled professionally, okay? Labeled professionally. You feel what I'm saying? So those are 5 things that he's doing. He's making $1,000 a week. And I had a conversation with him before. I said, well, one of the things that I do is I don't let nobody walk past. And he was like, wow. He said, you know what? I needed to hear that. Because a lot of times he just stand there. You know what I'm saying? He don't let them walk past. But he's a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? He would have his products out. He stays stocked. I forgot. That's the 6th thing. That's number 6. He stays stocked. He stays stocked up. I remember, I've actually seen him. You know what I'm saying? When he purchased from me, you know what I'm saying? He went for the 4 ounce. He don't even get the 4 ounce no more. I actually can't